Everybody hear me? Hi, my name is Gina Haynes, and I'm one of the many people who grew up in this church. However, my life journey took me away for a while, and somehow I found my way back. Elkin First Baptist was a major part of my life growing up. Looking back, it seems as if I wasn't at school or home, I was under the care of Joe Rust with choir or involved in some sort of youth activity. So many memories here and so many people who had an influence on my life. I can't name them all, but there are two that I always associate with this church. The first, of course, Joe Rust. He taught me to worship through music and to take the time to really listen to what the music was saying. I find myself today using music not only in celebrating, but also as a healing tool. The other person would be Matt Kendrick. I think every time I was at this church, he was always there to greet me with one of those crazy names he had for every kid in this church. But it was more than just that crazy name. It was the way he greeted us. And the word of encouragement he always had for us. That act of kindness and acknowledgement has stayed with me all these years. So I thank you both, Joe and Matt, from the bottom of my heart. From the summer of 1986 to 2010, I was away from the church for various reasons. College, moving to all different locations, marriages. Near the end, I found myself associated with a different church here in town and became very active in that church. Actually, I became an elder, which is our deacon. However, November 2009, my children and I discovered bad things do happen to good people. We became collateral damage for something that we had no part in. As a result, I found myself lost and isolated myself from everyone and everything. Then one day, someone mentioned to me about coming back to Elkin First Baptist and attending Bill Johnson's Sunday school class and coming for breakfast. And I was like, breakfast? When did that start? And then I was like, of course, we're Baptists. We eat in fellowship. It caught my interest, but at the same time, I was very reluctant, not sure of the reaction I would receive. But somehow, I found the courage and I came to my first breakfast here at Elkin First Baptist Church. I was standing in line, and the first person I made contact with was the one and only Carol Bruce, aka Mama Bruce. She put her arms around me, and she told me she loved me, and that I had come home where I belonged. Those few words, that I had come home, did something to me that day. It was like a door opening or a light being turned on. I'm not sure which, but inside I felt hope, support, and acceptance, something I had not felt for a long time. There's a quote by Thomas Wolfe, "You can't go home again." I don't believe that. I came back home to this church. I didn't come back as the same person I was 25 years ago. I came back as a mother on her own raising two boys. But the love and support I received back then is still there for me today. That's what I came home to, and it has helped me find my courage and strength again to begin a new adventure in my life. This church is home to a lot of people, whether they are here or far away. It offers support and a sense of security. It is accepting and does not judge. This church has given not just me, but many people hope and faith, and now it's time for us to give back to this church. So please, come help with this campaign so there will always be an Elkin First Baptist Church for others to come home to. Thanks.